you've got up here. Started it with just started with the acoustic. I just did that to a drum machine. So I usually write with the guitar. I did a bit passing on. The chorus just came to me when I was watching telly, and I was just stuck on it, like on a loop. Eyes like pearls in the warmest sea, as deep as the ocean, as wide as the valley. Now my troubles seem far away from me.
We were always like listening to sort of that Phil Spector Dion album, and that was kind of like a touchstone for it.
Trying to make it like, yeah, how we'd imagine, how we wished the Beach Boys had made that song in the 80s. Yeah, started with the drum machine. Yeah, that was one of them when I think we decided we were trying to, do an album going in the opposite direction to last album. And then we added acoustic, started with one, double tracked it. Been listening to Daniel Johnston, just how like his songs are like kids songs. And I just sort of came up with that tune and thought, oh, this is too easy, this is too throwaway, this was like a 10-year-old's wrote it, sent it to Nick and Ian. And they were just like, no, that's it. That's how it should be. Put the full kit on. Into the bass. In the end, we wanted it to be like the Ramon. Is it end of the century? Is it? It was like the
yeah, we
reference
had like
point, wasn't it?
That fuzz guitar kind of took it more, a little bit more Ramonesy.
Troubles never seem to mend. I'm reaching out for a friend.
Sweet Release like wanted to sort of do a fast, like a surf thing, like Dick Dale or something. And you wanted to like have a drum fill in.
That was your drum machine, wasn't it?
Yeah. Bass tone.
Yeah. What Lee Scratch Perry used to use, like a reggae thing.
The acoustic, can't fully hear the track, but it just kicks it along. And then I think, then we added the bass. So it's a funny track because you think everything on its own is dead monotone because it's just in octaves, everything. And then when you put it all together, it kind of makes sense. So it was like a puzzle. And then I had the drum machine, and then once the band all did their thing on it, it was like, right. So once you're playing, it just becomes the choral now.
But it's quite like a dumb kind of song with like Christian overtones.
It is a bit Christian. I like the bass on this one.
It's too late.
We'd sing it all around one mic together, the three of us, and then tracked it up singly.
It's too late. It's too late. She's a runaway.
It's a proper like band effort, really, that one. I wrote the verse. I had it as like when you leave school and you're free, but you're trying to find yourself, like Catcher in the Rye or The Graduate.
It's too late. It's too late. She's a runaway.
But the drums are kinda almost disco, aren't they?
Yeah.
The drums and bass. Yeah. But then with the acoustics in with it. Yeah, ABBA in a way, yeah, that was the idea. Yeah, we spoke about it being a bit Walker Brothers, but disco in a way.
Or a bit Walk Away Renee in it a little bit.
Yeah, but it was like do that against like a sort of kraut rock disco thing.
Yeah.
And see what happens, and yeah, it turned out well. I'd had this riff that I was messing around with when I was recording Blossoms, and I just kept playing it. And I just sort of was like, that'd go with this chorus off another tune and then sort of pieced it together really. It was sort of written to order with pieces off other songs and fitted it together. They got a great groove for it, but it's more the feel of the band really.
I turn another corner, end up back on the shelf.
Probably my favourite track on the album. It's got that like Wrecking Crew sort of bouncy country funk feel.
Yeah, I love that.
What do you call that high vocal?
Oh yeah, we got
Marina.
Yeah, we got Neve in to do like the vocal from the ether from the netherworld, isn't it? So that was Neve from the Sundowners, one of the singers. We wanted to do like a Johnny Remember Me type like ghost vocal. Love this bit now. To the piano, yeah. Yeah, listening to a lot of sort of reggae and dub stuff, but trying to do a song within that. So we're trying to get it like Bob Marley in a way. Just missing out the one.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, but it all makes up the rhythm.
Call out to forgiveness, call out for shame, call out for everyone left behind under cover of the night.
I love this guitar sound. Yeah, I think the idea was like the outside your window, you know, the sort of everyone has the dark side, and you know it's there all the time. I think once you forget it's there or you take it for granted, that's when, you know, as you get older you get better at keeping it at bay. I think that's the idea of the tune. You were saying what it should be like when the E Street Band play like the Animals tune, wasn't it?
Because you have your influences and you go on with an idea, and it just helps to put it into sort of a place in your mind where you can hear it and visualise it. And then, but by the time we do it and we all get hold of it, to me it always just comes out sounding like the choral anyway.
We always have a bit of a jam somewhere on an album, I think, on every album, so that song's what we use for that really.
Another guitar come here, crossover.
Double guitar solo. Yeah, we had just sort of had, it's a theme we have a lot, it's that thing of like, when you love something or you love someone, if they show you the pain, that's what you love in a way. Not like the things that are perfect. That was just written in like 5 minutes. Just wrote the tune. Bert Jansch does a version of Blues Run the Game. I sort of learned to pick him for that. Just wrote that song over it. And then yeah, it was just done, start to finish. Had this humming the solo and then. But Nick's good at bettered me at the picking. He just did it, and I wanted it double track, so it had to be spot on the picking really. So he just laid that down to like a drum machine and then built the track on that. And I thought it was a nice way after the fair to finish the album.
A song for sorrow, a song for the pain. Look to tomorrow before it's gone. It's gone away. Do I run?